Sleep 2 Business Genius, Business History, Fact number 17 of 107-minute read. The world's first publicly traded company. When the VOC issued its shares to thousands of Dutch investors in 1602, it did something no company had ever done before. It offered ordinary people ownership of a great commercial enterprise. The age of the shareholder had begun. By Sleep to Business Genius, Business History, Amsterdam, 1602. A VOC share certificate, the world's first publicly traded equity, issued to thousands of investors across the Dutch Republic in 1602, and still the most influential financial document ever printed. Breathe slowly. Let your mind drift to a city of canals and commerce, in the first year of the 17th century. Amsterdam in 1602 is the most dynamic commercial city in the world. Its harbor is crowded with ships. Its warehouses are stuffed with spices, silks, and timber. Its merchants are rich, ambitious, and hungry for opportunity. And in this year, those merchants are being offered something they have never been offered before. They are being offered a share in a company. Not a share in a specific voyage, with a fixed return date and a known cargo. A share in a permanent enterprise, the VOC, with an indefinite lifespan, professional management, and the promise of dividends from years or decades of future trade. The minimum investment was 3,000 guilders, but smaller amounts were also accepted, drawing in investors from across the social spectrum, wealthy merchants, yes, but also craftsmen, widows, and minor officials. The VOC's share offering of 1602 was the first time ordinary people could own a piece of a major commercial enterprise. It democratized investment, imperfectly, partially, but for the first time. The shareholder had been invented. What a share actually meant. Amsterdam, 1602, the mechanics of the first public offering. Owning a VOC share meant several things. It meant a claim on the company's future dividends, a right to receive a portion of the profits when and if the directors chose to pay them. It meant a vote in the company's affairs, though in practice the governance was dominated by a small group of powerful directors. And crucially, it meant an asset that could be sold. That last point was revolutionary. Earlier investments in trading ventures were illiquid. You could not easily exit before the voyage returned. The VOC share could be sold at any time to any willing buyer. If you needed cash, you could find a buyer for your share in the market. If you thought the company's prospects were improving, you could buy more. This created something entirely new, a liquid market for corporate ownership. The oldest share certificate. The oldest surviving VOC share certificate in the world, issued on September 9, 1606 to a merchant named Peter Harmensch, is held in the Westfries Archive in Hoorn, Netherlands. It is a handwritten document recording an investment of 150 guilders. It is, in the most literal sense, the world's oldest share, the direct ancestor of every stock certificate, brokerage account, and equity fund that exists today. The investor and the company. The relationship the VOC share created, between a dispersed group of investors and a professionally managed company, was genuinely new. Before the VOC, significant commercial ventures required either a wealthy individual who could fund them alone, or a small group of partners who all knew each other personally and shared management responsibilities. The VOC model separated ownership from management. The directors ran the company. The shareholders owned it but did not manage it. This division, which seems obvious to us now, was an intellectual innovation of the first order. It meant that a company could raise capital from thousands of people who knew nothing about the spice trade, seamanship, or Asian geography, and deploy that capital through professional experts who did. The result was a company of unprecedented scale. No single merchant, however wealthy, could have funded the VOC. No small partnership could have managed its complexity. Only the joint stock structure, with its ability to aggregate capital from thousands of investors and deploy it through professional management, made it possible. Peter Harmensch invested 150 guilders in 1606. Every shareholder in history followed in his footsteps. Tags, VOC shares first public company, Dutch East India Company, investment history, shareholder, business history, Amsterdam, sleep learning, economic history. Sleep to Business Genius weaves 100 fascinating business history facts into soothing, story-driven narratives. This is fact number 17 of 100, part of 100 Facts About Business to Fall Asleep To, available as a full narrated video on YouTube.